Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is November 7th, 2023. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story, okay? So, I want to talk about a dream that I had. I had like a bajillion dreams last night, but so what I will say is I feel like two of the dreams are actually connected. So there's a couple messages, all right. Somebody wants what you have. This is somebody who they will comment on the things that you have while secretly wanting to like covet the things that you have. For some of you, it could be material things. The second dream was, I'm just really kind of like zooming through these, all right? Somebody got separated from you. It was like you and somebody else were on the same path or same journey, but this person got separated from you. It's kind of like they got led the wrong way away from you. All right. Then there was something about love. There's someone who, there was a feminine who you don't even really like. Oh wow, my phone lit up. Who you don't even really like talk to or associate with like that. This feminine wants your love or wants your there's something in particular, your ability to have suitors. That she doesn't have suitors, like, all right, I know this is gonna sound really mean, but whoever this feminine is, it's like people are not exactly interested in her, like in a long-term perspective. Like there's no I don't know how to say this. People don't see her as girlfriend material or wife material or something like that. She doesn't have long-term suitors or people that want to like invest into her. And you have those suitors coming out of the woodworks left and right, left and right. She wants, that's what she wants. This feminine is trying to get a hold of your blood. But it doesn't work out. It doesn't happen. All right. She can want all she wants, but what, like, it's not for her to have, so she's not gonna have it. All right. So that's that. The second, or what am I? The third dream. 1, 2. So the fourth dream. So again, I'm like zooming through these, right? Because in the dream there was like 2 little cups, and they were supposed to be like love potions. The one potion was like, it somehow had my blood in it, and it was like potent as heck. right? The second one was like super, super generic. And I'm thinking, why am I like, no one's gonna drink. It's my blood. Like, why would someone, like, no, you're not gonna drink my blood. So I kept it for me because it's mine. It's my blood. It's my, like, there's also like strawberries in it too. But then the second one was like very generic, basic. It was like, it was basically like water, right? And I'm like, I was like, yeah, you can have this one because this is, first of all, the one with my blood, it's mine. I'm keeping it. You're not having it. The one with water, that's for you. Like, you can have that one. I don't know where that one came from. That's definitely not mine. But you're not about to be over here drinking my blood, trying to get my stuff. Like, that makes no sense to me. So, no, you're not drinking my blood. So that was in the dream. So this person really, like, tried to obtain your blood or something of yours to get suitors, because this person doesn't have suitors. They don't, whatever you have, collective, that makes people want to like serve you, please you, invest into you, whatever that is. This feminine does not have that. And it's so funny because the second cup was like generic. That's the first one that came to my mind in the dream. It was just very generic. It was plain. It was just like water. It was nothing, right? Water is important, right? But I'm just saying, like, the first cup was like, wait a minute. Like, why would I give this person who I don't even talk to, like, a potion with my blood in it? That makes no sense. It's my blood. So then the second, the third, the fourth dream. This is interesting. So, in the dream, I was like a red fox, right? It happens all the time where I'm like animals and shit like that. But I was a red fox in the dream. Why won't this come out? I was a red fox in the dream, and I was prancing about, blah, 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 blah. And at one point, I was like in the trees, hopping about, climbing them, running around, being my cute fox self. And there was like this black weasel that came out of nowhere. And I remember thinking, I'm like, you are the most annoying thing ever. It was a black weasel. And it just kept following me. And black weasels, when you see a black weasel in your dream, it means that somebody is trying to do a wrong to you. And that wrong is supposed to like hurt you, get you like in a very emotional state. But you being this fox, you're cunning and you're sly and you know how to like laugh things off, because foxes are always laughing. All right. So there's this black, oh my gosh, I'm gonna curse. There's this black weasel that is just so annoying. It's trying to like be all up in the collective's energy. And I remember thinking, I'm like, you're annoying. Like, why are you here? So I remember at one point, I think the weasel fell asleep in a deep slumber. And I just left it, right? I was like, all right, good. Now you can, like, leave me alone. And I was climbing the tree, and I got to, like, the very, very top of the tree. And I remember I was looking at the clearing. It was, like, a yellowish, greenish clearing. To the left, right. To the right of me, down below, there were two shadow men. I'm saying shadow men because their silhouettes were black, right? Because I could see them from the corner of my eye. There were two of them, and they were arguing with each other. And I kind of just, like, rolled up into a ball. It was just, like, relaxing. And that's all. So, I also feel like you're aware of everything that's going on around you. There are multiple things happening around you at once. You got a masculine trying to covet the things that you have materialistically. Oh, hold on. So yeah, there's a masculine that's trying to covet your material items, your material things, whatever you have. Like, they're trying to covet it, right? That's one person. Another person is a feminine. This feminine, she wants your ability to have suitors, like, whenever. It's like it's so funny because I read a meme and it was like what did the meme say? It was the funniest thing ever. It says, it goes something like it's supposed to be a joke, but it says man, I hate when people are in a relationship for too long. Some of us want to turn too. So it's like that. So I don't know what it is about you, but you have that energy where people are just like lining up, waiting to like have their chance or have a shot or take you on a date or talk to you, whatever it is, right? That's your energy. Some feminine wants that. The attention, the ability to have suitors, options, romance, love, interests, yada, yada, yada. Or you could be a masculine and another masculine wants this of you, right? Where girls are just like lining up at your door or something like that. Hello. And then the third thing that's going on around you is that somebody is trying to like wrong you while two masculines are arguing over you. For some of you, it's two feminines that are arguing over you. You would know. But I feel like the Black Weasel is someone that has something to do with the two masculines arguing about you. All right, let me start pulling cards. So there's a lot going on around you right now. There's a connection with the Black Weasel and the two silhouettes arguing. And it's so funny because I was a fox, right, the entire time. And I was just like, I'm just going to relax on top of my tree, all calm and cozy. There's something also about laundry. There's a feminine who has like a lot, like she's overwhelmed with dirty laundry. Overwhelmed. I remember there were like rows and rows and rows and rows of like dirty laundry, and there was one woman just kind of like, and she was overwhelmed with the amount of dirty laundry that she had to clean. So there's like a couple feminines around you that are just like not having a good time. A couple masculines are not having a good time right now. You got one masculine trying to covet your things materialistically, right? Two arguing, one overwhelmed with dirty laundry, another feminine. Ooh. So the Black Weasel could be a feminine. The Black Weasel who is just trying to like do you some sort of like harm, or it's really like they're trying to wrong you. They're trying to wrong you. They feel like you're too cunning, you're too sneaky, you're too smart, because I was a fox. And she was like, the Black Weasel kept chasing me, and I'm like, eventually the Black Weasel tired itself out by trying to chase me. Because remember when I said the Black Weasel got into like a deep slumber, and it kind of just like, and I was just, all right, cool. Whoever this Black Weasel is, they're tired out by trying to wrong you. All right. Okay, that's a lot. Let me use this deck first. So I feel like the black. Oh, and then you have that one person who wants your ability to have like suitors and 1414, right? So I feel like the one person and the Black Weasel are the same person. The one person who wants your ability to have suitors is the same person that is overwhelmed with dirty laundry, is the same person that was trying to run around trying to do you wrong, trying to cause wrongdoings to you. That person has been tired out. And on top of that, whatever that person has been doing, it didn't do anything to you. It's kind of like you outsmarted them. And then there's like two masculines arguing about who can, because in the cup, the potions, the dream with the potions in the cup, the one that I drank, there were two strawberries in there. And in the dream with the two masculines, there's two masculines arguing. The two black silhouettes down to the right, all the way down below on the bottom of the tree, they were arguing. So this chick did all of this just to tire herself out. And then, like, somewhere in the background, you have, like, that one masculine who just wants whatever you have materialistically. I feel like that person is not really relevant. They're kind of like a passerby, you know, kind of like a jealous passerby. They see what you have and they want it, right? It's like that. But I feel like the main person, the main people is, like, that one feminine who, like, wanted to drink my blood and, you know, with the dirty laundry. And, you know, the black weasel. They're all that one person. Hermit. Moon. Ten of Cups on top of the moon. So I feel like you're pretty good emotionally. And you know how to separate yourself from all of this. I'm telling you, it was like dream after dream after dream after dream after dream. Like, all of this was happening back to back to back to back to back, right? And I kept waking up and I was like, damn, I'm so thirsty. And in the Fox dream, I feel like that was like the last dream, and it ended with me being at the top, and I was just like relaxing, right? I was just like, I see everything that's going on in dream after dream after dream, but it's like whatever. It's like you. Oh, hold on. I'm back. Yeah, so I feel like all of this is happening and all that stuff, and I like separated myself from everything that was happening on in the dreams, and I was just like, also something with like your intuition, you just know. I feel like by separating yourself, and keeping to your intuition, you can just see secrets. All right. So anyways, also by separating yourself, it's nothing makes you happier. So it's kind of like you're an introvert. Also, so there's what is it? Introvert, extrovert, omnivert. So an introvert is somebody who likes to be by themselves. They like to, you know, they're fine alone. They have no problem separating themselves. They enjoy being in isolation. So you can't isolate an introvert. If I posted this on my community board multiple times, you cannot isolate an introvert. It makes them happy. Baby, hold on. All right. And then an extrovert is somebody who thrives being in the crowd. They like being the center of attention. They like being in the spotlight. An omnivore is not exactly talked about often. Probably because people don't even know that there is another option, a third option, or like a third one, which is omnivore. It's when you're a little bit of an extrovert and a little bit of an introvert, okay? So, I feel like whoever you are, this person is, they are on the borderline of introvert / omnivore. Because I feel like in these current situations, you're isolating yourself, but in the right environment, you would interact, you would engage in things like that, right? Because obviously right here, the Ten of Cups, there is a whole family here. So if you're, how do I say this? Emotionally satisfied, or if you feel emotionally safe, you have no problem being around whatever group this is that makes you feel good, right? That makes you feel safe, that makes you feel content. Versus, you know, all of these mess and issues and drama and chaos that's going around. Of course, you're going to put yourself in hermit mode, isolate yourself from it, right? Because it's like the hermit. Look at this for a second. The hermit is like, okay, you need to isolate yourself from all of these demons in the waters, right? And this angel is like, okay, not a problem. And so the more you isolate yourself from these demons, the easier it is for you to integrate yourself and like socialize with those that bring you emotional fulfillment. So you isolate yourself from chaos, demons, drama, and in return, you are given emotional peace, right? So I feel like that whole thing was like a side note. That's why I brought up the whole omnivore, because it's like you are an introvert, but to this chaos, all of these demons, all of the situation that's going on, but in the right environment, you have no problem being like a happy-go-team or happy-go-lucky or, you know, whatever. It just depends on the environment. And in the situation, like, why would you integrate yourself with a bunch of demons? Right? Like, you know better than that. The moon, you know better than that. Your intuition is telling you, listen, no, isolate yourself. Right? And it's funny because the more you isolate yourself, the more you're able to see things for what it is. Right? You got the potions. You got somebody tried to covet your things. You got the masculines arguing. You got the dirty laundry. You got the black weasel. Like, there's just so much going on in this energy right now. Like, the King of Wands, Nine of Cups. Okay. All right. So we have the first masculine that's arguing over you. This King of Wands sees you as some sort of wish fulfillment. There's something about this King of Wands that is upright. He's determined and focused to... I feel like he wants to help you fight something. But it's under the guise of fighting the good fight. This could just be like fighting... First of all, let me just say that this King of Wands has an emotional attachment or an emotional connection to you. No matter what, I want to say this though. No matter what, you are someone who it's so funny because I was just thinking earlier today how you don't. All right, so let me put it like this. Earlier today, I was thinking to myself how I don't need like name brand things because I know what's in my heart, right? So I feel like that's you. You're always going to be in the Ten of Cups because you know how to make yourself be in the Ten of Cups. Like, you find your own happiness. You are your own happiness, so you don't need outside things to make you happy because you're always happy. You know your worth. You know what you are. You know what you hold. You know what you're capable of, blah, 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 right? All that stuff. This King of Wands, I feel like they see you as that. Like, you're already in the Ten of Cups by yourself. But to this King of Wands, you are his he can't, I mean, I only have like one Ten of Cups in this deck, obviously, because it's like a standard tarot deck. But I feel like if the Ten of Cups would repeat itself, he would feel like you were his Ten of Cups, but only the Nine of Cups came out for him, right? But I feel like this King of Wands is very focused on you. But he doesn't want to make it seem like he's focused on you. Okay? So there's something interesting there going on. So I feel like that's one of the masculines. Like, he has an emotional attachment or an emotional connection to you, but he doesn't want to focus on that. He'd rather focus on taking action on something else. Jeez. Alright. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Judgment reverse. That's probably why. The reason why this King of Wands is not focused on his Nine of Cups with you being the Nine of Cups is because he probably doesn't feel good about himself. This is somebody who doesn't feel like they are worthy of love. Despite the fact that they have it, or like it's there for them, but they don't feel like they are worthy of love. So there's nothing you can do about that. All right. Magician. Okie dokie. Knight of Cups. This is interesting because now this King of Wands wants to offer you something. But somebody's messing with magic in this vicinity. Somebody's messing with magic. I feel like the angels are. I don't feel like it's someone. It's something. Something is pulling strings so things could be according to how it should be or how it's supposed to be. So you got angels doing, I don't want to say they're doing magic, but they're doing God's work, trying to make sure that things are being pulled in the right places. The star. Yeah. The star on top of the magician, and both of these cards are upright. So I feel like there's a connection that is supposed to happen, and it's being pulled towards the right direction. Also, something, because I remember how I said that this King of Wands with the Judgment in reverse that I saw when I had split the deck, it's like they don't feel worthy of love. The angels are helping this King of Wands heal that within them, so that when they come towards you to make this offer of love, of wish fulfillments, it's like they come correct. Because remember in my last reading, I talked about how whatever, somebody had did something, and it's like the situation is not over. It was like paused, right? You can't go back, but you also can't go forward because something has to be like fixed before movement can take place, right? Because the Ten of Wands came out on the fence, and it's like nothing is like really in like the ends of the ends, but also nothing is like really like moving forward either. So I feel like this King of Wands has to heal things about himself. It's his identity. It's how he sees himself, how he feels about himself. All right, these things he has to. He's all right. That's okay. That's that. So you get it. All right. Oh, I know who's arguing. Oh God. All right. I've got to move my glasses over there. The Lovers. Yeah. So this is something that is being fixed for this union. Also, there's some sort of duality within this King of Wands that's being organized. Like, because right now, or maybe for a while, like again with Judgment in reverse, like he just didn't know how to feel about himself, how to see himself. Maybe he didn't even know who he was. He didn't like himself. He wasn't appreciative of himself. Like he was just all over the place within himself. But it seems as though he's getting a helping hand from the divine, whether or not he knows this, to help him heal and be more like yin and yang with himself, with the Lovers here. So that way he can make this offer. So, and it's interesting too because you, collective, are in the Ten of Cups, right? You're always going to be in the Ten of Cups because you know how to make yourself be in the Ten of Cups. You're like, you're happy with yourself, with your environment, with your life. You're content. You're good. So it's like this King of Wands needs to, in a sense, step his game up. Because it's kind of like, if he presents you with anything less than how you feel about yourself, of course you're going to reject it, right? You know how to isolate yourself from all these demons, dramas, traumas, chaos, and, you know, things that lack whatever. So it's like this masculine has to step his game up and raise his bar so that way he can meet you in a, like, in the area or like in a space where how you feel about yourself. Because anything less, it's just like you're not going to settle for anything less, right? It would be a disservice to yourself, collective, if you accepted anything less. And this King of Wands, he knows that. It would be a disservice of you to yourself if you accepted anything less of him. So now he's trying to raise the bar, not just for you, but for himself. And he's getting a helping hand in that. Okay? Woo! All right. Now we can move on. That's one of the masculines that are arguing. Oh my god, my throat was like getting like dry. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna say that. I think I'm gonna pull two. Yeah, two more cards, and then I'll switch the decks. Can I have two, please? One. Temperance came out. Yeah. Okay, this. Hold on. Sun. Yeah. See? The Temperance and the Sun also came out upright. All of these cards are upright. So this masculine, this King of Wands, he's on the right path. And in the beginning, I talked about a dream, how someone had been, they were going on the same path as you. They were there. But somehow they got led astray. They got distracted. This is that person. They were there with you, and then something happened. Maybe distractions, demons, third party. For some of you, you're the divine masculine, and this is your divine feminine, like getting back on track, right? You would know. But something happened, and it left this person feeling like they're not worthy. So now they're on the path of self-worth, self-love, acceptance, and yada yada, all that good stuff. So with Temperance and Sun, this person is trying to find balance. Also, there's something about faith and spirituality. I feel like they have a little bit more faith and their abilities to create anything. Also with the Magician here, because I feel like this King of Wands was put under some sort of illusion or guidance. It's like false guidance that they can't do anything unless X, Y, Z, or you can't do anything unless you look like this, or unless you have money in your pocket, or unless you work here, or unless you're friends with. It's something like that. But this King of Wands is realizing, I don't need any of that. Everything I want, I can create myself. So the more that this King of Wands is in that mindset, the more the divine gives them a helping hand to pull things in the right direction, to help him heal and, be balanced out. And this person is being more happy. All right. They're finding happiness, right? So it's not just that they're doing this for you, which you are the inspiration for this change within this King of Wands. You are. However, at the end of the day, this masculine is also doing this for himself, because he knows that this is a better way than constantly living in judgment and reverse. This is healthier, happier, more complete, more fulfilling, more energizing, more healing. My wishes are coming true. Star energy, Nine of Cups, right? I can create whatever I want. I can find balance with the Lovers, right? So this person is just fixing themselves until they can come towards you. Because when they come towards you, they want to come correct. But they're still arguing with somebody. Another masculine. A masculine that they are arguing with, and the Black Weasel. Two people convinced this King of Wands that you are not wish fulfillment. But it's interesting because like a small dose of your energy inspired all of this. It was a karmic feminine around this King of Wands and a karmic masculine. I feel like they led this King of Wands astray Because this King of Wands was already on the same path as you. They were there with you. But somebody, it was the Black Weasel and another masculine. So a karmic feminine and a karmic masculine led this King of Wands astray. But like a small dose of your energy, and now this King of Wands is like, oh, wait. That's right. You inspired this King of Wands to make great changes. And there's been a theme this entire season about great changes. Can you please just fix me? I can't do it on my own. You inspired great change in this masculine. Can you please just fix me? I can't do it on my own. I feel like one of the things that this masculine is arguing about is like, okay, so by being with you, things are the same. Nothing's changing. That's really what the core of the arguments are about. Nothing's changing. I'm around you, nothing's changing. I'm around you and nothing's changing. What are you doing for me? Things like that. All right, can you please just fix me? I can't do it on my own. This masculine wants to reach out to you. I feel like this masculine wants your help, but they're not going to ask you for your help. Oh. Wow. God is calling them out of sin. Will they answer the call? Do they want to be saved? Time won't wait. It's because they don't want to stop doing black magic. So somebody is convincing this King of Wands that by being your best and highest self is like corny. By healing, it's like corny. Somebody is trying to convince this masculine to turn away from all of this. To not focus on this. Focus on the demons. Focus on your trauma. Focus on your chaos. And this King of Wands just wants this 10 of Cups with you. So there's a lot of word magic, a lot of arguing going on. There's people that are convincing this King of Wands that for some reason all of this is like corny. I feel like this King of Wands is like trying to call out to you. Like they want your help, but they know that maybe I shouldn't. God is calling them out of sin. Will they answer the call? Do they want to be saved? Yeah. So this is essentially a chosen one, but they're in a tug of war right now with these karmics on their end. This is somebody who was on the path of you, but then they got distracted. They got led astray by karmics. This person, I keep saying this, they want your help, but they won't ask for your help because they know that this is not your place, or you know this is not your place to help. Like, this has nothing to do with you. This is like, if they are serious about this, then they're going to have to do the work themselves. But until then, like, I feel like, all right, I also have to say something like, with your 10 of Cups, whether or not they are in your life, it's not going to affect how you feel about yourself, how you love about yourself, how you feel about your environment, your life, your job, your work, your career. It's not going to change anything. Whether or not this person is in your life, it's not going to change anything for you. Not really. It's not. So it's like if this person wants to answer the call, then great. I'm glad you're answering the call, right? But it's like until you answer that call, I feel like this King of Wands knows that too. Until they answer that call and like sticks by through all of this, hold on, then coming towards you with anything less, especially by being around these karmics, would be a great disservice to you and your purpose. And that's why they're like, they want your help, but it's just like, I can't ask them to do that, right? I can't ask them to step away from their purpose, from their job, from their career, from their family, from their friends, from their environment, from their career, from their whatever it is, just to help me, especially when I can just do this on my own. And I feel like this King of Wands is realizing that. Okay. Damn, 39 minutes. What's wrong, my baby? Tricking because they got it. Somebody wants this King of Wands to be a King of Wands reverse. Out here, you know, being a King of Wands reverse. Sleeping around. Promiscuous. But this King of Wands upright is temperance upright. They're balanced out. They're coherent, right? They're walking more by like faith or trying to work on their spirituality. But it's like sleeping around is not going to like, it's not part of the call, all right? But I feel like the other masculine that is arguing with this King of Wands wants to make it seem like you should be sleeping around, or they should be sleeping around, or that there's nothing wrong with it. But this King of Wands is like, nothing's changing. By being this way, nothing is changing. But this karmic masculine around this King of Wands, they're like, I don't know, it's their words. They're using words. That's like the black magic is like with their words. It's like they're trying to hammer something in this King of Wands' mind. This King of Wands has a battle. He's like in a war zone right now. He is. And I feel like this King of Wands wants to reach out, but he's not going to, because it's like, why would I drag the collective in a battlefield when they just got done fighting a war themselves, right? This King of Wands is got a lot on their plate right now. Let me move on. So really, it's up to this King of Wands to remain focused. What do we got here? Focus on healing, and it was on top of the Ten of Cups. And I literally just said it's up to this King of Wands to focus, to remain focused. Because right now, you, collective, you're just focused on healing, right? So this King of Wands, oh my gosh, this King of Wands will not take his eyes off of you. This King of Wands sees you as emotional fulfillment, healing, inspiration. They want to offer you something, but until they clear this up, they can't. So this is a reading. I hope it helps. Bye.